It is Friday. I look a little bit crazy, but who cares? I'm going to make beef stew, and then I'm gonna make some egg bites for Junior because I make him those and then we freeze them, and they're like the best thing to have in the freezer for him. Like they're a good, we usually give them to him for lunch, sometimes for breakfast, but he loves them, he eats them, and they have really good ingredients in it, so I feel good about them. And he ate them all, the last batch. I think this will be like the 4th batch that I've ever made, so it's definitely a popular staple for us, for Junior. I have my Aroma Instant Pot going. I'm washing my meat now with vinegar and lime and water, and then I'm gonna bring it over here, season it, and you'll see what's next. Okay, so this is the washed beef. I'm gonna dry it off the paper towel. If you hear Miss Rachel in the background, mind your business. I'm kidding. No, I was gonna play a YouTube video for me to watch, because I sometimes will, like, you know, play it on the TV while I'm cleaning and cooking and stuff. And Junior ran up to me. He does this when he wants, I'm not gonna say it, wheels on the bus. I don't want him to hear me because then it'll be a whole thing. But he'll do that when he wants to hear it. And so he was running over to me like this as I was turning on the TV because he wanted to hear the song. He wanted to hear Miss Rachel sing it. So I'm letting him do that for today for an hour while I get things done. I'm also not wearing pants, so if you see weird crops and cuts, that's why. All right, so I'm gonna heavily salt the beef. And I like to use the iodized salt for this, not my Himalayan pink salt. And I'm going to do garlic powder and onion powder. I'm heavy on the garlic powder and pretty light on the onion powder. And yes, you're gonna get your hands dirty. You can use gloves if you want to. I have these gloves that I like to use sometimes to mix meats and stuff. I'll show them to you after, but I'm not using that right now. And then onion powder. And then black pepper. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna put this stuff away. This is onion powder. If you smell the lids, like if you're confused what goes which, smell the lids and you'll know which one goes where. Okay, so cleaning up as I go. Oh, let me put the mic on. I'm gonna put the mic on, it'll probably sound better. I'm gonna coat the beef in flour. For this, I am gonna use the glove. So I just get these little like plastic gloves. They're like this. And I use these to mix meat sometimes, so sometimes I don't. Like, I'm not super picky about it, but sometimes I will use it. messy cook. I always get my stations crazy. My island is a wreck all the time. So, as you can see, I don't measure anything at all, but I'm just looking for the beef to be coated with the flour. So, looks good now. This is what I'm looking for. Gonna again clean my counter into the trash, pull out under me, put this away. If you do this while you go, you have less out at the end. I'm gonna mince some onion for the base of this. I have a leftover half of an onion from last night's dinner, so I'm gonna just use this. I'm trying to do this quickly because I don't ever have all day. It's already 10 o'clock. Prince, my husband, woke up early with Junior, so I got to sleep in. I got up at 8:30, so that was nice. I feel pretty rested. Ends off, and this is ready to go through the chopper. It's like the best thing ever. And now that's ready for my Instant Pot. All minced perfectly. I'm gonna put it back on saute mode. So I have my Instant Pot open right here. I put olive oil in there, just a little, I would say 1/8 of a cup. I'm putting some sofrito in there. This is homemade, I made it, but you can either make it or you can buy it. I would recommend to make it. But I'll leave like what's in it down below. And I'm gonna saute the onion and I'm gonna mince up some garlic in there too. While all this is going, I'm gonna brown my meat. So I'm gonna use a cast iron pan and brown the meat. And you want to wait till the onions are like 75% of the way sauteed before you put the garlic in, because garlic cooks way faster than onion. So if you put the garlic in with the onion, like in the beginning, it'll the garlic will burn before the onions have a chance to get translucent. Okay, so next I'm gonna put 1 packet of sazon, this one, and half a can of tomato sauce. Turn this off saute because we're done sauteing, and I'm gonna close it, not all the way, just close it. And now I'm gonna prep the carrots and the potatoes. So I cut up the carrots, wash them, peel them, cut them up, put them in the pot. Then I wash the potatoes, cut them in 8, and then put that in the pot. I ended up using 3 kind of small to medium sized potatoes and 4 carrots because I love the carrots. The potatoes kind of, but I love the carrots part and the beef part, so I wanted to have extra. All of my browned beef, I did it in 2 batches in the cast iron skillet. I'm gonna dump this in the pot on top of the carrots and the potatoes so that when it's cooking, the beef will release more fats and oils and flavors, and it'll just season everything underneath it. And then I always use these like baking spatulas to really scrape everything off because you don't want to leave any of this behind. Like, this is where the flavor is. So like, I would have left that if you just don't get it all. Terrible. And I'm gonna put water in to cook this. Oh, I did want to say, you don't want to cook the beef all the way through. You just want to brown it. So obviously it's gonna cook in the Instant Pot and it's gonna stew for like hours. So you don't want to cook it, you just want to brown it. Okay, I put 4 cups of water in there. And I forgot to mention, I did also put another big pinch of salt in on top of the carrots and the potatoes, and then I mixed that in with the tomato base on the bottom. And I think I got everything. Now I'm just going to close this and set it to slow cook. And I'm gonna put it for, what time is it? 10? It's 10 in the morning, so this will just be good for later. I'm gonna put it for 4 hours. I'm gonna put it for 4 hours, but I'm gonna check it in 3 hours and then see if I need to add anything, add any salt, and then go from there. So I'm gonna clean up and then start getting everything I need for the egg bites. I'm gonna blend, okay, Papa? I'm gonna blend. Yay! Okay, I'm steaming the broccoli on the double boiler behind me because I don't have any steam bag of broccoli anymore left, so I have to do the regular bag. So while I wait for the broccoli, I'm just gonna prep everything else. So I'm taking a cup of oat flour. And I'm gonna do 4 eggs and 1 cup of milk. I'm gonna be using almond milk. You can use literally any milk, anything you use. I don't wanna use up his Ripple milk because he drinks that straight and I don't wanna waste it or put it in this. I would use whole milk if I had it. I just don't have any, so we're gonna use almond milk. This literally doesn't make a difference. Just need liquid as a binder for the batter. So 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of flour. You could use, or you could even use the oats without blending it, but I mean, I feel like the texture of the final product is better when it's blended. So I blend it up for him. This is not something that I would eat, nor my husband. It's not like tasty for us, but it's really good for like babies or children. He loves it, so yeah. I'm also gonna add cheddar cheese and then broccoli, which is steaming. I'm gonna chop up the steamed broccoli and put it in here, and then yeah, a handful or 2 handfuls of cheddar. You could use mozzarella too, but I prefer cheddar because like broccoli cheddar soup kind of thing. Like broccoli is just a good flavor with cheddar. I'm gonna start with 1 handful. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 handfuls. I need to get some new cutting boards because all of mine are wobbly. Say maybe 1.5 cups of chopped broccoli. I'm gonna spray my muffin tin. I'm using avocado oil from Costco. Actually forgot to preheat my oven, so I just turned that on to 350. I want to get those silicone versions of this because they look so much easier to clean, and I hate cleaning this after like the muffin tin, the metal one, but I don't have one. I'm not gonna buy one right now because this is working fine, but it's just so annoying to clean. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm gonna leave that in there for 30 minutes, and then I will keep some of them fresh in the fridge, maybe just 4 of them for this week coming up. I would leave them in the fridge like 4 days maximum, and then the rest of them I will freeze in a freezer Ziploc, and then you can just pop them out. I microwave them for 30 seconds, cut them up into pieces, and then I usually put them in the fridge to cool down quickly, and then I'll serve them to him for lunch with fruits and, you know, maybe some toast with hummus or just a variety of things. But I find that they're really good to have on hand, and he loves them so far. I mean, I'm noticing with having a toddler that sometimes he'll love something one day and then, or 1 week, and the next week all of a sudden he wants nothing to do with it. So I hope that he still likes them. We'll see. I'm gonna wrap it up, clean up this kitchen. I have to get some work done today, and I want to do my hair. I ordered a new wig on Amazon. I've ordered a wig from this same like Amazon listing. Maybe this is my fourth one from there. It's a good, like, quick, don't have time, don't want to spend the money kind of wig. So I need to bleach the knots on that, wash it, style it. So that's a whole thing, but I do want to try to do that today if I can, so that way I can work also tomorrow and then relax on Sunday. Okay, so I just finished the beef stew and it tastes divine. So I will be making rice. I'll be making rice, just plain white rice. It just like falls apart. Oh, I did check it at 3 hours like I said I would. And I tasted a sip of the broth. And I added another handful of salt. Stirred it up, closed it, and left it for the last hour. So now my Instant Pot is on the keep warm setting. That'll be good to go for dinner. All I have to do is make the rice. Maybe another vegetable side if I want to, but probably not because it has carrots. And yeah, I'm gonna go get Junior. I'm gonna give him one of his egg bites for lunch, and then we have to run a few errands, so off to do that.